So as you guys can see, the packaging is very simple with this product. There's not a whole lot going on with this packaging, but what we're going to do is actually take this over to a secondary camera angle so you guys can have a closer shot at this product. So on the front of the box, it just says 2.4G hi-fi audio TV headphones, and we have a visual representation of the headphones themselves. I already told you guys the reference number, and there's just a few specifications and details as I flip it onto its side. And I did forget to mention that these pair of headphones actually support 10 hours on a single charge. But why don't we unbox it? We're going to just open up the flaps, pull the flaps off to the side, and what we're going to do is actually remove all the different accessories that are on top of the box off to the side, and let's actually try to pull out these headphones. So let me actually remove the headphones. I'm going to try, kind of remove all this packaging material that they added, but it's really nice to see that they put a lot of, packaging into this product. And I'm just going to set this back on top right there and move this off to the side for now. But now let's take a look at the different accessories that are included with the packaging. So inside this bag, we actually have our optical cord, and this could be used to connect to your TV, especially if your TV supports optical functionality. And we also have an RCA cable. We also have a USB Type B to standard, US port that you can actually plug in to supply power to these TV headphones. And the cable's pretty long, so this will be used to, charge up your headphones and keep it juiced up when you're not using it. And then last but not least, for our accessories, we have our warranty card, and we also have a nice little product information guide. And this would be used, very useful, especially if you're trying to set up this product. It just explains to you all the different functionalities and features that this pair of TV headphones has to offer. But now, let's take a look at the actual pair of TV headphones. So this is the stand for this TV headphones, and you guys can see we have some prongs on the top that actually, it's like a docking station for your headphones. You just set your headphones on top, and it's going to, automatically juice up your headphones when you have this plugged in. The stand itself is pretty sturdy. It is made out of plastic, but it is solid plastic, so don't worry about the durability. On this side, this is where all the different connectivity ports and functionalities are. So we have our aux and our optical switch, so you can actually switch between the two. We have our aux port, our optical port in the middle, and then we have a micro USB charging port to actually charge up these headphones. And then we also have our on and off switch, which actually can turn on and off this headphone TV stand. So overall, it's a very interesting stand. It covers a lot of features and stuff. We also have some LED indications right here, but once we actually power this on, you guys will actually see. So let me set this off to the side for now, and let's take a look at the pair of headphones themselves. It's a pretty simple design, but you do got a lot of media controls and functionalities all over it, which is very, very neat. But let me start with the bottom. So you guys can see this is where the prongs will actually make a connection, and then from there we'll actually start charging up these headphones when you set it on top of that docking station that I showed you guys. We have an aux port right here. We have our micro USB charging port right here as well. And on this side, you guys can see our power on and off button. We have our volume up, volume down button. You can easily extend this so that it can actually fit on top of your head. And right now, what we're gonna do is actually move over to the testing and demonstration portion of this video. So what I did right here is actually connect this TV headphones to its power source, and for my test I'm actually using optical. So on the back side of this, which I'm going to try to show you guys here, on the back side of this, you guys can see this is the ports I'm using. So one of them is our power cable, and this right here is actually our optical. Depending on your setup, you might use the RCA. And I do want to mention one thing. If you are going to use optical, make sure you switch this to optical. If you're going to use RCA, make sure you switch this to RCA. And also make sure that this is on. So you might have to switch that off from the off position to the on position, depending on if you haven't done that already. Here's the back side of my TV. You guys can see this is all the different ports and connectivity I/O interfaces I have. The optical cable is actually connected at the very top. Depending on your TV, you may have optical, but if not, you probably have RCA, and you can connect the cables that I showed you guys in the unboxing part of the video to this TV, or your TV I should say, and then you just run the other end of that cable back into the TV, or the TV headphone stand I should say. So now that we actually connected the stand to its power source and connected, or either RCA or Pinnacle to the TV headphone stand, you're ready to go essentially. But now let's shift our attention onto the headphones themselves. You are going to need to power it on. So with that power button, you just hold down on it, just like so. And you should see a blue light on one of the sides. I don't know if you guys can see that blue light right there. And that lets you know it's actually on. And then also on your base, you should see green and blue lights letting you know that it's actually paired up to your stand. So do keep in mind, if you don't see that, that means it didn't sync up properly. But in my case, I can actually see those lights, so we should be good to go. And for some TVs, you are going to need to actually switch your input, or your sound input on the TV. So let me go into my TV settings. I'm using a Samsung. We're going to go into sound output here and switch it to audio out or Pinnacle, because I'm using a Pinnacle. And right now all the audio should be transmitted to these headphones that we're using right here. So I'm going to put these on and see if the audio actually comes through these headphones. We're going to go to my YouTube channel here and actually pick a video just to kind of watch and sample with. So I'm going to pick an example video, and I can actually hear the audio coming through these headphones. All right, so the video is playing right now. I can hear the audio. Sounds pretty good so far.
Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new tech reviews and gadgets episode today.
Sounds very loud and direct. I don't see any latency issues so far, so that's good. But yeah, I'm liking the sound quality so far though. I can give you guys a sound sample real quick. And on top of these headphones, you do have 3 different modes you can switch it to for the sound quality. You have the normal mode, you have music mode, and you also have movie mode. I believe if you click on this button right here, these headphones, not bad at all. ANSTEN TV headphones. Well, this is a fantastic pair of TV headphones. This is actually the first pair of headphones that I've owned that actually supports, this kind of functionality. I haven't really reviewed any headphones with this kind of functionality in the past. So it's very interesting to have a pair of headphones that can, be sat on top of a docking station and, automatically charged up, because like I said, I've never had this functionality before. It's very, very neat. And the crazy thing about this pair of TV headphones is it has pretty low latency. So when you're watching, movies or watching the news and stuff like that, you're not gonna, really get a delay in audio. So the wireless connection, the 2.4G connection that they actually implemented into this pair of TV headphones is actually amazing. The range is also good too. You could get about 197 feet if there's no obstacles in the way. So, it's a very solid pair of TV headphones.